cold phone calling. Cold phone calling. Agents are still doing that today. What do you think? Hi, my name is Jim McCord. I'm a full-time realtor. I've been licensed for 26 years. And I'm going to tell you to stop the cold phone calling. No more cold phone calling. Now, let me say before I get into the reasons why I think you should stop it, cold phone calling does work. Whether you're calling out of the directory, just random numbers or subdivisions or whole streets, or whether you're calling for sale by owners or expires, it does work. It's worked ever since the phone was invented. It has, it still does, but I'll give you the reasons why it's not a good idea. And I'll tell you right up front, I cold called myself my first 10, 12, maybe even 15 years, quite a bit, because the coach that I paid told me to. It did work then, it still works to this day. So when I get the nasty comments below from some of the realtors who say, I cold phone call, it works, that's how I get most of my business. Yeah, you're right, it does work. But let me give you reasons why I think agents should not be cold phone calling in 2019. Number one, we don't like getting cold phone calls. Not one person anywhere likes getting cold phone calls, whether it's on your cell phone or at home. We don't like it. Our prospects don't like it either. So you're trying to start a relationship with either a for sale by owner or an expired or someone, and you're going to start out by irritating them with a cold phone call. Like I said, it works, but you got to make about 100 cold phone calls to get 2 or 3 leads. Those are the statistics that have always been true. And some of these agents are paying robocalling companies or telemarketing companies to make 500 or 1,000 calls a day, getting maybe 10 or 15 leads. Yeah, let's irritate 500 or 1,000 people every single day. Let's really make people dislike the real estate industry. That's what it does. You guys don't like getting cold phone calls. Our prospects don't like getting cold phone calls. Don't do it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Now, what else are you going to do? About 10 years ago, I started sending custom greeting cards. And I know that sounds kind of hokey, but I stopped the cold phone calling and I got 7, actually 8 different methods of prospecting for sale by owners and expireds. And I'm going to tell you, rather than prospecting neighborhoods or streets or subdivisions, to target only people who want to sell right now for sale by owners and expireds. Almost all of them want to sell right now. So why would you waste your time prospecting anybody else? And I used to do that with the cold phone calls. Now, phone calls is still one of those 8 methods of follow-up that I use, but it's not the only one, and it's the one that I use the least. Now, put yourself in the mind of that for sale by owner or that expired listing. They're getting 20, 30, sometimes in the bigger markets, they're getting 40 or 50 phone calls a day from different realtors every day. And then they get from some realtor like me or from a realtor I coach, they get an envelope like this. And the photo on the front of the envelope is their house, the house they're living in, the house they're trying to sell. And then they open it up, and on the inside is a card. Now, that was a high-end home. It works with any price range. Look at this envelope. That was about a $150,000 home. When the homeowner gets home, let's put yourself again in the mind of the person who owns this home. It's for sale by owner. You're trying to sell it. You come home, you get between 2 and 10 pieces of mail. If this is one of the pieces, you're going to be blown away. Who put my photo on the front of an envelope? So you're going to open it up, and on the inside is a card with another photo. And inside that big card, 8.5 by 11, is information about you. So if you're a homeowner of a for sale by owner or an expired, and you're getting annoyed by all these phone calls every single day, and then someone sends you an envelope like that with a photo of your home on it, with a card on the inside, a really nice card, some information about you. So that's why I say stop the cold phone calls. Does it work? Yeah, it does work, but you got to do an average of 50 to get 1 lead. 200 will get you 2 to 3 leads. It's obnoxious. It hurts our industry, and I don't think most of you want to have that reputation. My name is Jim McCord. I'm a full-time realtor. I've been a realtor for 26 years. I coach agents now. And about 3.5 years ago, my system worked so well, I wrote a book. It's called A Revolution in Real Estate Sales. You can get that on Amazon for $9.95, Revolution in Real Estate Sales. I've got that tip and a whole lot of other tips on there. Stop the cold phone calling. It's obnoxious. You guys have a great day.